Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, White Angel Messages. I'm Angel. Today we're going to be doing a more traditional reading that you could recognize, only with a little Viking twist. These are going to be the runic readings using the runic cards. They're going to be held every month on the 9th, 18th, and the 27th. And the difference this time is that we're going to be asking specifically about any type of ongoing conflict that you may have, internal, external, doesn't matter. And yes, even regarding the heart, if you wish. But what we're going to do is focus more on the overcoming it, the recovery of it, or simply winning it. Okay. What I like about these cards when I bought them, there's the manual inside that I love to read because sometimes they have stories. And it was really nice because there was a story of how these cards were given to the purchaser. And they led you through a forest into the hollow of a tree where there was a person that gave you this huge old book. And basically they explain that these cards will not tell you the future. They're not going to tell you what's going to happen because that would ruin everything. What they're going to tell you is that whatever answers you seek, whatever the situation, they will guide you to a solution. And this was typical of the Vikings because instead of telling you what to do, which would disempower you, they would give you their wisdom. They would pass on their wisdom. So it was up to you to decide, yes, good idea, I'll follow it, or no, that's not me, it's not for me, I don't feel it. In this manner, you would always develop. You would always become stronger and become a lot more intuitive. And that was very important for them to survive. And so this is what we're going to be seeing tonight. Okay, without further ado, the cards have already been pre-shuffled, as you know. We'll cut the deck so I don't forget. And we'll start seeing what Spirit has for us tonight. What is the conflict of the viewer? What is going on that needs help? And, okay, as I'm doing this, because I'm going to wait for Spirit to give us the cards, I just wanted to mention that the energy I was already picking up before this is, there we go. Oh, hello, King of Cups. And we'll keep going because I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them. The message that was coming through to me was to have the courage to risk it. Have the courage to go through a negotiation, maybe even risk losing everything, but do it. Because if you don't, you'll never learn and you'll never know. We'll see. Because oftentimes for private readings, I'm able to pick it up quite easily. For collectives, because this is something new, as you know, the channel is new. For the collectives, it's actually it's different at this point. It's because obviously I'm picking up more. So I'm finding out that for the moment I'm doing well because there's very few of you out there. The channel is new. It's only a couple of weeks old. But you never know. There's always room for others to come in. Okay, let's see. Wow, that felt kind of messy, but it's already over. So, okay, I think, yep, we're done. Let's see. If we're not done, then we can always take more. So, we've got the King of Cups. The Sun, excellent. 8 of Wands, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. King of Swords is upside down. Then we've got the 4 of Swords. The Empress. So a nice long message here tonight. Hope this remains within the screen. So I gotta check that it stays in here so you can see it. Okay, 10 of Wands upside down. That's good. Finally. The Devil card with the Ace of Swords. And 2 more. Queen of Cups and the Hangman. Okay. King of Cups. Well, there's definitely someone out there for this reading. 4 coins. Okay, I'm going to put these here for a second, even though they were down here. There is someone involved. It could be a matters of the heart, looking at this point, who has a very positive outcome. They have everything in their hands, and Yeah, they're happy, they're successful, they're confident, they know the truth. And in fact, the fact that they are very successful is going to push them forward to communication. Now, these are different timelines. It could be something that they did that they didn't do. Instead, we have another energy of the King of Swords reverse. Now, this means that our King of Swords, which usually is very strong because it's the intellect, he may be a little bit controlling or immature or irrational. Here we have another figure that could have been in the mix. So the Empress is here. I'm looking at this one for a second because I'm happy that the Ten of Swords is upside down, because it means that a moment of suffering has finished. Okay, and we have the Devil card here. Something was influencing this person, and they were always tempted into thinking negatively, into suffering, and it's over. It's absolutely over. And we've got the truth here coming out. A brand new beginning. The Ace of Swords. I like this one. Really do like this. This is a breakthrough. This is clarity, new idea coming through, and focus. Okay, then we've got Four of Swords, which is upright. So, someone's taking a break, relaxing, and our beautiful Empress is also in the mix. So they had to do with someone. In fact, King of Cups, Empress. The Queen of Cups, however, is upside down. Okay, but we'll get to that in a second. The Empress, however, is in the upright. So, very nurturing, very, very creative. This is a beautiful card, and it's right under the King of Cups. We don't have the Emperor, but we have the Empress. And the idea is to come forward because they've gone through a very tumultuous period. In fact, I can bring this over here. Bring this over for the reading, because I usually see it, and I did want to move these over because it's not in the visual. There we go. That way you can see all of them. Okay, there's a breakthrough with a moment of clarity, and I hope you get to see these one. The Queen of Cups and the Hangman. Yeah, okay. What I'm seeing is that someone actually went over a period with two female entities, two female energies. We're talking always about the energies, by the way. Okay. And what they're showing me is that, here we go. Now this is the position. Yeah, clarity, breakthrough, and hangman. Okay. We don't have an Emperor to have a match. But we do have the King of Cups and Queen of Cups, where this Queen of Cups is in the reverse. What I'm picking up generally from the energy that they're transmitting is that this King of Cups has found clarity in a situation. Because notice that there's an open book here. There's communication coming through because of something very positive that has happened. Some sort of confidence came out, and also because the Sun card is also the truth. So the truth came out and gave a certain person a certain amount of confidence. Okay, so the way this is basically the energy that they had before, which has ended, because the King of Swords, as we've seen, could be irrational, could also be a little bit immature, or well, actually, the person themselves were authoritative, and this ended. I'm picking up more of the fact that they were a little bit more controlling, and they let that go. They let that go because there was some clarity that came through. And so they let that go. They took a period out and rested. There it is. It's coming out through. Because what happened is an Empress came into the picture. So the period that they went through during or even preceding the Empress, which was tied to the way that they used to be, is over. It gave them a lot of problems because, in fact, we do have the Devil card here. Okay, the Devil card, therefore, is dependency, excessive, imitation, the person that does not have power. And when this was going on, because it's closer to this, when this was going on, they were suffering a lot. And an empress walked into the picture, another one. Okay, so what's going to happen? The outcome, let's see. Here, the so-called Queen of Cups is right under the 10 of Swords. This was the reason for the overthinking, suffering, just being 10 swords planted in your body. Okay, and they too are out of the picture because the person is now seeing things differently. Okay, there is clarity in a situation. Whew. Strong energy. And in fact, there we go. The message that I had gotten before did actually correspond to this reading. The message that we have is therefore for example, we have a couple here, King and Queen of Cups. Okay, but the fact is this was changed because they were this way before and it changed. The Queen of Cups is out of the picture. This is what I'm feeling because it was under, in the end it was under here. It's finished. This is finished and the person is having a completely different outlook. They're seeing things differently. Okay, this is the Hangman. They're completely seeing things differently because the truth came out. Once the truth came out and it was connected to the Empress. Yeah, the truth came out regarding this Empress that came in because this Empress was much stronger. And in fact, that's why we went from the King of Swords to the King of Cups. This person before was more dictator-like, not in a negative sense, but they were very strong. They were more thinking with their head in relations rather than thinking with their hearts. And now things have changed. They're thinking with their hearts now because they've learned something. Yeah, the truth here. See, because the sun is also related to the truth and have the booklet. And there's a resolution of this the situation. Okay, they're thinking with their hearts and therefore they have moved closer to the Empress thanks to the truth. Okay, and there comes the solution has already been given. They've moved closer. They moved away from another one. What I had been channeling before was to take the risk. If you don't take the risk, you will never know what you can reach. And it looks like this individual, whoever this reading is for, you or the person that you're watching it for, this individual has already decided to do so. Because surrounding this issue with the Queen of Cups, they have seen the truth and taken a completely different outlook. They've seen it. They've seen it differently. They no longer are reasoning, but they're thinking with their heart, basically. And they're seeing that things are a little bit different. And they're seeing a big difference, actually. Okay, so the message that I had channeled is actually the message of this reading. Are they going to come through? Because this sun is a little bit different, if you notice. Okay, it has the goddess on a chariot coming through, moving. Okay, and yeah, the advice would be, if you want to know, since you did see the truth about this entity, if you want to know what it's like with this entity, if your heart is leading you correctly, and if it's the truth, because the truth, you have been picking up on the truth because you decided to see it from a different perspective. Okay, it was the devil that was keeping you connected to this pain related to the Queen of Cups, and now you've seen it. You've seen the difference. You've seen why, and that's why you're no longer suffering and you're no longer connected to this Queen of Cups. Okay, they're saying, if you want to really know, if you want something that you've always wanted, that is the Empress and not a queen, because you thought you had a queen, but then you realized, guess what? There's an Empress out there. Well, first of all, they're saying you have to become the Emperor. Sorry. It's coming through loud and clear. Okay, you've made a good advancement from King of Swords to King of Cups. Great. But the Empress needs at her side an emperor. So, do you want to risk it? You'll find out. If you want something, the only way to get it is to try getting it, to go for it and do something. If you don't try, you will never know the truth and you'll never run 1% of a probability to get what you want. And that is the Empress. Okay, that's the reading for today. And those are the advice of the Nordics, the Norse, the Vikings, the Viking gods. Okay, it's in here. Keep looking at things from a different perspective, and you will have the truth. These are the last cards that came out. So you want the truth, you want to know what they are, keep going. Keep looking at things from a different perspective. And that's how you're going to get what you want. Okay, thank you everyone for tuning in. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed it. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you back here for the runic readings on the 18th of the month. Take care. Bye-bye from Angel.